Yep, super quick intro. As you can see at the title, I got a freeride board. It is the one up there. Ellen's freeride board is there. And today the mission is, it's Friday, waiting for Ellen to get back from school. We have wind, and of course it's Denmark, so we have full sun. It's getting a little bit colder for the time, so we have packed the little bit figure wetsuits. We're going to Veloce, West and Syd, and the mission is today 2 boards and going back to basic as a 1 board for each person, 1 wetsuit, 1 blah blah blah. I have 637084. The 77 has a broken batten, and yeah, we'll see. Ellen has a 3.0 here, and I have a 4.0, but that's a wave sail, so it's a bit heavy for her, but we'll see. I don't know even if her boom will fit. So yeah, let's see how this back to basic mission with just 1 board, some sails. Yeah, gonna be exciting. Now there's a little bit unboxing clip while we are driving all the way to Veloce. It's a 1-hour drive, so yeah, hopefully Ellen get back from school really soon. See you. Yeah. Ja, klip alle dem der, det er fine. And yeah, why a free rider, Kasper? Yeah, sometimes you have to do something new, and I thought it could be exciting to see how much performance and how much easiness is there in such a shape. You can see the deck is super flat. The mesh is a bit longer than my regular slalom boards, and it's a funny size. It's 122. My 72 wide is 118 liters, so this is just 4 liters of volume more, but 5 cms more width, and it's super flat, as you can see. The deck shape, so oopsie, got the grass is long, and yeah, and the rails are thin all the way and a bit tucked. They're not as steep as on my slalom board. Yeah, zoom eller get sharp, you. Yeah. And yeah, they're a bit tucked in, so I'm really looking forward to driving this for the first time. And also, yeah, we have the flat deck and have this really, all FMX board has this really good grip, and with the nice lines here. Yeah, so, and it's the cheap version. It's the heavy one. Yeah, maybe it was because it's mostly for the kids, but if I like it a lot, I will of course use it. The kids are just having their planning experiences, and we got a board for Ellen, my daughter, the girl unboxing. She didn't want her face shown, but it was okay to film her where her face isn't showing. She helped me unbox because it's also for her and not only for me. And yeah, she has a 66 wide with 116 liters right now, and it's just a little bit too wobbly for her to make an uphaul start. She's struggling a little bit when she's going, and it's easy because it's narrow, so it's easier for her to beach start. But yeah, I thought let's try something else, and also for me. And of course, as you probably all know, I am an FMX Teamrider, so it was clear that it has to be an FMX board. Yeah, one more on the deck. We have the deep throttle box, which is also, it's a foil box that is built in, so it's and it's the full carbon box like on the racing machines. But there are some more options for the foot straps on my racing boards. I only have for double screw 2 here and here, yeah, of course front and back for the foot strap. And here I also have a row with just one screw. And what it actually gives, it gives 3 positions here. And it gives you, if you want the double screw for extra durability, you can do that. But if you have set up the foot straps with just one single screw, you actually have 4 positions here also. So you can go even a little bit further out. So and the thing about just having one screw is that for the kiddies, I'll probably put it here and here, and all the way in the front here. And you can see here's more options like on the high wind slalom board. So I would say, judging from the slalom boards, I will go in the middle here, those 2, and on the back ones here for performance. And yeah, I like to ride the mast track all the way to the back. But yeah, really nice flat profile, not much scoop in the nose. And yeah, so drag, yeah, it's just such a clean shape, isn't it? So yeah, I'm actually, guys, I'm really looking forward to trying this board. It's like a little kid on Christmas Eve. Hopefully we will have some wind so we can put it on the water right away. Okay, so the bottom shape, there are cutouts. We have the foil box, as I mentioned, and it looks to be the same carbon box as on the good ones, or the racing machines. So bottom shape, pretty clean, but actually has, yeah, it's a double concave, but look at the amount of we are getting here. So of course it won't be flying as freely. It's really a lot. So what I'm thinking, as a free ride board, it won't be flying as freely for most people on the back edge, just on the fin, and that's not what it's supposed to do. So I think this V with the double concave, this really pronounced V, I think, should give a really pleasant ride in the job. I have to check. I have the most choppiest place in Denmark to test it on my home spot, so that's fine. So yeah, big V in the front, and maybe up here it gets a, yeah, it's even more pronounced all the way to the front. So a lot of V, and then as we get to the back here, we have a slight double concave, but then the kicker is like on the big slalom boards, we actually go for an inverted V. You can see here, we're just touching the edges, and in the middle there's air, and the further back we go, the more pronounced it gets. You can see it's almost, yeah, definitely 5, 6, 7 millimeters. Really pronounced, the inverted V, and that is what really, I think, is the game changer for sailing fast, is this inverted V. So yeah, I have to put on some foot straps. This already took way too long just talking. So excited about this new board. Have to put on some foot straps, and hopefully next time I'll see you on the made it to the sand. Ellen is up taking off her earrings, which she forgot. She has sailed a little bit. We bought a 3.5 instead of a 3.0. I'm on 7.0, 42.5 centimeter fin, and yeah, the free ride board. So now she just have to hurry back because I can't go before she gets back. Oi, 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 oi. Nice work, Elsie. Shoo. Godt sejlet, ven. underpowered. And the straps are pretty far in the, yeah, they're in the middle of the middle of the middle. Yeah, unfortunately the wind has died off a little bit. We'll see if I can get out and get some more, but this isn't a proper test. It's just underpowered in choppy conditions. A little bit boring. Seems to lift the nose. I'm still underpowered. It seems to lift the nose really high compared to what I'm used to. And yeah, I'm just underpowered. So there's also some seaweed in the water, of course, because the sunshore rings have been pure. Yeah, so not a proper test, but
hay này để con này lắng được ấm nu không nút khách
bit more wind now. Super chubby, as you can see. Right now, just stay out where there's a little bit more wind. Yeah, driving with no speed here. Yeah, look at the amount of seaweed at my boom. Now we should just check for Ellen. She's in there, going around to the somehow it is a test of the low wind aspect. Release a little bit. Yeah, now we just need a gust, and here the tactic is to, if the gust comes, back up a little bit, throw off the seaweed, and then go with short lines on this side. Yeah, absolutely no wind right now. Let's try it now. Come on! Heavy wind. Going, it's like can't really live life to the fullest so underpowered. Super chubby, but the board just, yeah, it is just laying, it's lying pretty flat and easy. It is just super chubby. It is, track is pretty good. I have to get used to the little higher nose. Feels like them. Yeah, maybe we get a gust over here. Try to do a little speed run. Yeah. Come on. Sail. Yeah. 7-7 would have been better. Get to the next power zone. Could be here, custom. Good job to dive in. Back to loud. Calm. Yeah. But it stayed in one piece there, going into the back of that chop. That was pretty amazing. Yeah, planing seems pretty easy. Top speed has been, in these choppy conditions, has been 25 knots, and that's not too shabby, I think. So, yeah. That's good. Even under power with seaweed and bad job, it is performing pretty nicely. I like a boat that runs, can be set up to run relatively free, but still the wheel in the front sort of like pushes away the chop, and then the reverse wheel in the back gives it that free feeling. Yeah, I think you could just stand on this edge. It is easy going, that's for sure. Now I have to go a little bit upwind, and the chop is just pretty nasty.
Ê, cho mẹ.
Yeah. Hopefully a bit more wind this time for the jibe. Window and yes, the land is coming down. Not the perfect dive, lack of wind and speed, but I'm already planing again. Yep. So super easy handling going downwind in this chop, and you can see it's a nasty chop here. The wind is a little bit light. I'll go for the next cast before I set up for the jibe, if there will be a next cast. Whee! I just had a good fast, but then it died off again. We are doing 22 knots right now, so not too shabby and no wind, and seaweed and stuff. Let's go for a little bit of a run here. 26.5 knots. Yeah. Now it's time to find Ellen. Jeg kommer! Oj, 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 oj! Helvede, sådan, bare sejl lidt længere, det kan du godt. Nej, der er ikke så dybt.